With 2020 about to finish and the semester already at the end of its days, I could easily say that this semester was one of the hardest for me and personally for a lot of the other students here at Texas A&M. With this pandemic, we have never experienced it before, and having to attend college during it was something that we weren't ready. And with that being said, this purpose of the video is to announce on why A&M should create a pass-fail option during this pandemic as a way to create a safety net for its students who were not prepared. Back in March, when the pandemic first started and A&M told its students to go back home and not return to campus, we were given the option of pass-fail. This option let us choose that if we passed or failed a class, we would just be able to say that we passed or failed, and it wouldn't affect our GPA. A&M decided to pass this law because of Corona, and of course, like, A&M had to kick out its students halfway through the semester. We couldn't, our grades were clearly gonna shift, our grades were clearly gonna drop. There was gonna be a change. With this semester, A&M decided that it was not the same case. In March, A&M was telling all its students to go home, to not come back, in order to keep the students, faculty, and the family safe. In August, however, A&M told everyone to come back with their little books and everything and register for classes. Between March and August, there was a clear increase in COVID cases. There wasn't a stop to it. There wasn't a decrease. There wasn't a mask mandate. There wasn't anything happening yet that was going to show us that there was going to be a stop to this pandemic and that our semester was going to go back to normal. So as the semester continued, more cases started to rise. Halloween happened, parties were everywhere, Thanksgiving just came up, people went back home, people got infected, people got affected by Rona. And by saying that is, how does A&M expect us to have a pass-fail option in March, but not in this semester when Corona itself has been getting 10 times worse? With that being said, recently, the senators of A&M and the students, we created a petition that got over 12,000 signatures saying that A&M should give us the pass-fail option. Alongside with that, the senators, they got together and attempted to pass a law. The first attempt at passing the law, it was able to pass, but the second one, the faculty and administration decided that this semester was not enough to give us a pass-fail option, which again brings the topic. With that being said, it brings us to, how was the beginning of the pandemic, March, enough to feel for students, enough to give them this safety net? But now that we're in August, now that A&M seems to not be able to financially stop like this, they have to continue moving on. They have to continue running as a faculty, and by doing that, they're not paying attention to their students. They're not paying attention to the ones who are paying for it. A&M has made it clear that this semester was more for them to continue running as a financial campus and not to take care of the mental health of its students. Yes, there have been a few options that have helped us. Yes, Q-drop was pushed back, but in a pandemic that no one has ever gone through, we should receive the most sympathy that anybody has ever gotten. We're college students in a pandemic. We can't do this. We are not back at our hometown. We are out of town, attending college, risking ourselves for an education. With that being said, A&M should create a pass-fail for the semesters affected with coronavirus.